I recently came across a fascinating experiment, and it has two parts. One, they wanted to understand, does telling a story over video have the same impact on people as telling a story in person? The answer is yes. Two, they wanted to understand people's reactions to video, so they created two stories on video. One was about a little boy and his father. The little boy has cancer. The father is very emotional about it. The second story was about the same little boy and the father, and they're just walking through the zoo, okay? So in the first video, people had a massive neurological change. And this is really important to understand because that neurological change is a reaction to the story, and when that neurological change happens, the human behavior changes. For example, you might be more willing to donate to a charity. The second video, people daydreamed halfway through. They were not hooked, they were not engaged. There was no emotional factor that pulled them in. And it's that emotional factor that they find that creates a chemical in the brain called oxytocin, and that drives empathy. It drives people to be more cooperative. So when you're struggling as an entrepreneur and you're not being heard, especially by the most important people, the 1%ers of your audience, I would highly recommend starting to take more notice about human behavior. Because whether you're telling a story to get people to love your brand, or you're trying to sell a product, or get somebody on your team, or even get your wife to go out to a certain restaurant, you're always selling. And you can sell better when you know how to communicate because you understand human behavior. When you understand the human behavior, you could shape your story to be more effective.